Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here with something a little different. Going to be playing some Rogue Legacy today by Cellar Door Games. This is a roguelike-ish kind of Metroidvania, Castlevania game. It came out about 3 or 4 years ago. It was pretty popular when it came out. I liked it a lot. Played it a lot, got kind of good at it, and now it's been like a year since I've touched it, so I'm pretty rusty. This was actually the very first thing that I tried to play for my channel, was Rogue Legacy. And I've been wanting to play it for a while, and been looking for a good way to celebrate getting 100 subscribers. It was my first YouTube milestone, as I just recently hit 100 subscribers. I think I'm at 105 right now, and you know, I don't put a lot of stock in numbers, but I really do appreciate all of you being here, all of you watching. I think it's, you know, great that you're here getting entertainment out of me playing video games, because I like doing it, and you know, if I'm gonna be playing games and having fun, I like the idea of having other people watching, enjoying. You know, it's always good to... Whoa. Okay. Might have to stop the talking coherent. Well, I'm gonna keep talking, but I won't be making any sense while I navigate this super difficult room. My other Rogue Legacy character... Whoa. My other Rogue Legacy character is level 377. Ooh. So I'm used to gaining like 20 health when I hit an enemy. Used to one-shotting most things in Castle Samson. Though I am playing on New Game Plus on my other character, so... New Game Plus in this game is serious business, by the way. They do not mess around. It is like a... turns the game into like a bullet hell type situation. Gonna backtrack a little bit. Run's not going too bad for our first run. Ooh. Okay. Those are giant. I don't even... Normally I think you get this guy in the 4th level. It's kind of got me cornered a little bit. Oh! Just barely ran under those. Alright, I got the painting done. I really like fairy chests, so I'm trying hard to earn this one. Oh, don't start your fire attack already. Okay, so that's not a painting then. Skyrune. Skyrune is either an air dash or an air vault, I can't remember. But I am happy to have it. That means that on our very second run of this game, we will, assuming we have enough money, we will be getting a double jump, and that makes me feel good. I like the idea of having a double jump a lot. Even a dash would be... And I never really got good with the dash, but it is good. Learn to get good with it, I guess. I'm going to be very meticulous on these first few rooms, just to get my sea legs. Just to get used to playing a character that doesn't gain health every second. You know, I'm used to being able to tank things, and... Whoa! Okay, then. Used to being able to tank things, but I really cannot get hit with this guy. It's down here. More journal times. I'm not going to be reading these journals. If you want to see the journals, most Let's Plays do a good job of covering them. This is the like final area. Just kind of peeking around. We'll die if we fight like anything in here. But I'm just seeing if we can get an easy treasure chest, because... No, we can't. Alright. That's fine. The boss rooms for the final boss, or the boss rooms for the boss in the 4th stage of this game. Ooh, those do a lot. Let's not get hit by this guy again. Those are really hard to dodge, and he's gonna throw them like right now. Okay. Oh, we got a chest plate. Squire chest plate, if I recall, is not very good, but we'll take what we can get in terms of defense. Ooh. Alright. One hit from death. Where do we want to go? I think we still go this way, and we just plan a little bit better. This game's hard. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. These guys usually can't shoot through walls, but they sort of can if they're right next to a wall. Kind of like the Nimbus Cloud in Terraria. Put it right next to a wall and it can kind of peek through. This looks like a potential boss room. No, it's not, but it is a 1x1, and I appreciate the 1x1s. So basically the story here is you've got a relative of yours that's reporting some shenanigans that to do with the castle. That fairy chest room will kill us. This room, if we play our cards right, we die. That's okay, we did alright. We did alright for that first run. We didn't get too lucky for chests or anything, but we did alright. So we have choices between playing a mage. Mages are spellcasters, but magic is terrible in this game. We have a barbarian that has a pretty good spell and has a good ability that gives you mana back when you break things. Like every single thing you break, that's nice. We have another barbarian that's flexible, which if I recall, flexible is also a good trait, but I can't remember what it does. I think it might make you a little faster. I do not like... So none of these characters will be as strong as our first character, believe it or not, because they are not good classes. They have a lot of health, but they don't do normal damage. They do like half, like it's literally like taking Tech 2 and Isaac. It's not a good situation. I'll take this guy, this lady. We have a decent amount of money, so let's buy the smithy. This guy's going to give us new weapons and armor. He's going to be the one who makes our Squire chestplate. So we don't just get it for free, unfortunately. Buy a health up. Upgrade the knight into paladins. Do we want that just yet? I think we need to in order to... You get a shield when you play the knight character now, which is nice. Maybe I need to spend down here? I'm trying to remember where I need to spend to unlock skill trees. Like, this skill tree ends up being pretty important. I guess we need to... Alright, that's weird. You need to do equip up to get the Enchantress. Enchantress is who I really want right now, because this lady is going to give us that Sky Rune, which I want a lot. Alright, so now we have 320 gold. Gonna talk to this lady first. Sorry if I'm not... I know I'm not reading anything, but this isn't really a game about reading. Okay, it is a dash rune. I don't know if I really need a dash. I'm going to think about the sword, because I really don't use dashing that much. This guy wants blueprints so he can make things. Yeah, I want the sword. I really like the idea of being able to do... We'll probably replace the sword very quickly, like this run. But I really like the idea of being able to just do damage. You don't get to keep money in this game, more or less. So you want to spend kind of evenly so that you don't end up giving Charon like too much money. We didn't have much of a choice there. We didn't give him too much though. We gave him 70 gold. No big deal. So you can see OCD. I gain 1 MP back when I smash things. That's pretty good for right now. We abandoned that room back there because they had a scary enemy that I don't want to fight, called a visionary. Yeah, this is what I don't like about the barbarian. You'll notice, even though we have a better sword, and I can't remember if we bought a damage up. I don't think we did actually. But even though our sword gives us 7 more damage than we had, we're still doing pretty much the same damage that we did. Maybe even less damage than we did with our initial character. We have a lot more health to play with, but, you know, health ain't everything. Damage is the name of the game. I feel like we're getting easier rooms, though. I can't complain about the rooms so far. Not a lot of hazards. This you can only get if you're a dwarf. In my opinion, there are way too many things in this game that you need dwarfism to get. Like, I mean, I'm fine with, like, I really don't like playing as dwarfs in this game because you have very little range. You can't hit anything. And yeah, you can get more chests, but like your run's gonna go worse. So it's like, do you want... Yeah, like we're barely... I mean, we're fighting level 13 guys here. But we're 3-hitting the Doom Trits, and I do not like 3-hitting the Doom Trits. I don't even like 2-hitting them. I want to kill them in 1 hit. It's so nice to like... just get a free... Get them for free. Money situation's going well. Can't complain. Honestly, as much as I don't like the Barbarian class, if you're going to be playing as Barbarian, very early in the game is the time to play as him. Like, once you can kind of clear a lot of the game, he stops being useless entirely. Or he stops being useful entirely, because you'll never want to have half damage for, like, a little extra health. This room seems doable. Ooh. Got punished there. Yeah, see, like, we started off with, you know, like, 50 or 55 extra health or something. Keep in mind we bought a health up, so I'm not quite sure how much that accounts for. Never mind what I said about non-scary rooms. Yeah, think about, you know, how much less we'd be getting hit if we had better damage. But, you know, that's the name of the game, I guess. This room doesn't look too bad. Down to fighting level 8 enemies. I could be using my spell. I haven't been using it at all. It's a little chakram. It's actually better if you fire it backwards. But as you can see, it doesn't do much damage. It helped us a little bit with that guy. Yeah, see how you can stand your ground if you know you're going to kill something and the next time you hit it? Kind of nice. But teleporter could spell our doom if we chose to teleport. Probably would die from that. Here's our first boss. Normally you get a blueprint here, but we found brown chests instead of better chests. With 24 health, I really don't want to fight our boss. I don't think we would stand much of a chance. You don't get anything from killing like half the boss, so you know, it seems silly to run in there and not be able to get hit at all, when we could easily get more gold just from hanging out. Yeah, that room was treacherous. Well, alright. We are dead. We're actually only 15 minutes into this video, so I'm going to keep doing runs. See if we can get a paladin this time. Huh. Okay, so we have... I'm never going to play Vertigo. I don't want to subject you guys to that. Basically, I view... Vertigo, we're going to be upside down. I view Vertigo as... you just lose an option. And it's a barbarian anyway, so I don't want it. Stereo blind. I really wish they would just take the vision affecting things out of the game. Knave, I don't like. You get a higher crit chance, but you get like lower everything. Believe it or not, more knockback is also very detrimental in this game. I do not like having extra knockback. This is tricky. I'm just going to pick the character that doesn't have vision problems, because I don't want to subject you guys to that. I'm not going to do it. I don't know what I want to buy here. I think I want to buy the Architect because I think that gets us the ability to give us ourselves damage ups. It's hard because I'm just trying to remember the skill tree. This guy, he gives you a layout of a castle that you just had. He's completely pointless. Barbarian King gives you a knockback shout. I don't like it. I mean, I'll get it at some point, but I don't need it now. Attack up sounds good. Do it again. Do it again. And a health up. What do you have to say to me? I already bought your stuff, didn't I? We have like every squire piece. I don't... Oh, okay. We have 4 of the squire pieces. Maybe you start out with some of them. I can't say I really remember that. Oh, and right, you start out with runes too. So we could have gotten... I've got egg in my face. We could have gotten a vault rune to have a double jump. And flying. Okay, so apparently you start out with more than I remembered. Should have looked at those guys more, but we'll take care of it on the next run. Once we get a class that is not Barbarian, you'll see how much damage we actually do. Unfortunately, we are stuck with Barbarian for now. And this early on the game, I'm going to be smashing furniture like crazy. Because furniture, you know, it's money, it's free money. And I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to be on my 3rd character in this game for the save file. and not be one-shotting the level 2 Doom bosses. Okay, at least I am one-shotting these guys. I think that they might only have 1 health, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and count it as the win that it isn't. Sometimes you gotta just give yourself a little pep talk. Yeah, not one-shotting Chairites when I've, like, bought a sword, taken damage ups. That's not right. Whatever. I mean, this game will get easy enough soon. It's not like our runs have been short. Like, we've been doing okay. Whoop. Those spikes normally aren't that hard to walk on. Like, they're not that hard to time, I mean. Messing up a little bit this run. At least there's health on the ground everywhere for me. Yeah, right now health seems to heal us for about exactly 10% of our health. This guy's a problem, but we might be able to... I don't think we can take him, but I'm gonna fight him anyway. That was a mistake. He gives you like a stat up or a piece of equipment if you beat him. I didn't want to play as a barbarian. Oh well. Paladin, Blurry Knave, Barbarian. Barbarian's in black and white. That's not like more visual things. I really don't like the visual things. They will get less rare, I promise. Like as soon as we unlock the ability to reroll characters, they'll get less rare. I'll take a dwarf. Why not? Now's as good a time as any. Go to the manor. The jump height is still the same, but you're just you're... Yeah, we want the double jump. I don't think we can really afford anything else. We might be able to buy, I think the boots are the cheapest thing that he sells. 200, 150, okay. Alright, but we have a double jump now. I feel great about that. And we're... let's look at our little magic card. We're a paladin. We have 38 strength, and we started this series with 25, so we finally have more strength than we started with. We're still gonna have trouble against Doom Trits because I won't be able to hit them. That's okay though. And no, you can't just grind through the story by reading a journal entry in the first room. Like, journal entries that you find throughout the castle, they will get updated. But the one in the first room is always going to be the journal entry number 1. Pretty sure of that. You know, I actually kind of... Well, that wasn't the best thing ever, but one of the better uses of spell. I didn't realize that your hypothyroid would affect your spells too. It makes sense. I always have to check out 1x1 rooms because they're honestly usually not pretty bad. A little bit of money. This is actually one of the easier fairy chests, so give it a shot. Yeah, I did it. Got a vampire rune. Okay, that's gonna be lifesteal or lifelink or whatever you like to call that kind of thing in games. Got out of there without taking damage too. I'm pretty proud of this little character. I don't... Whoop. Okay, no longer proud. My own fault, of course. You know, this range isn't as bad as I remember. Maybe it's because I've been playing Azazel in Binding of Isaac lately, but I feel okay about my range situation, even if I didn't at first. Ooh! A well-timed shot. That was tricky to dodge. Those enemies do not do contact damage to you. Night bracers. Okay, that's better than the bracers that we have unlocked. So if we get a lot of money on this run, we'll be able to go get those. I am noticing that we are almost dead, so you know, hopefully we don't die soon. Yeah, spells aren't worth much in this game. You'll notice they probably could have just about one-shotted that guy with a physical attack. I guess we're two-shotting, but you know. This is a chance to enter the second area, which I'll go ahead and do. Just take a ton of damage, probably. This is not good. I mean, the second area doesn't have to be super hard, but didn't really like the looks of those spikes with our health situation. I think I'm gonna try and find the first level boss and die to him, just to show him off. And to get the 2 chests that he will have in his little area. Dwarf is pretty much the worst thing to fight him as. Like, you do not want to be a dwarf facing the first boss, because honestly, he's pretty easy with any character that can actually hit him. But it's just hard to hit him when you're a dwarf. That little range down is, you know. So there's the darkness area that we've now seen twice. So, whoop. Proper entrance to it, which we don't need. You know, if we find the floor 1 boss without taking more damage, which is a possibility, especially now that we have a double jump. Double jump gets you out of so many dangerous situations. But yeah, if we can get to the boss without taking too much more... Whoa! I really want to fight those guys, but I shouldn't. They, you know, they give a good drop, but if it's between fighting the boss and fighting those guys, I might go fight them. But I want to have at least like 75 health before I try something like that. Health situation is not looking great. Defeat all enemies. We can't kill him. We don't have a way. Looks pretty nice. These guys I just land and swing, because if you try to get fancy and pogo on them, you'll just... If your pogo does less damage than you are used to doing, you'll mistime it. Or at least I will mistime it. I can't speak for you. Maybe you're just way better at games than I am in general. Anything's possible. Night Helm's gonna be handy. Money's gonna be handy. Food's handy. Just looking to see if there's any easy rooms before I go die in the boss. Yeah, this room looks worth doing. if I can do it without dying. Should be able to do. Hooray! We actually get to reap one benefit of being a dwarf and getting here and... Okay, we could have just crossed over, never mind. Oh. Alright, 1500 is not bad for an early run. Not that I'm saying that we're necessarily dead. We're like one hit from death, but... You know, spend a lot of this game one hit from death doesn't mean that you're doing bad. Where does this go? It's just a way of circumventing the room. That seems useless. Oh! I should have been patient. Dove into that guy. I always wanted to, like... I always get so twitchy and want to, like, choose my air. Okay, so ADHD is the speed one. Bald Knave's nice, because Bald doesn't do anything. Knave's not a terrible class. Dextrocardia is really frustrated because you get... two pretty bad traits, but I do like Paladins. Do I want to be a Paladin with slightly negative things going on? Yeah, that sounds good. What are we gonna buy? Yeah, let's get some defense. These just raise magic, I don't care about that. 9 armor sounds great. And we still have a ton of money. Oh right, we got vampire stuff, didn't we? Excellent. Go back here, see what we can do. Buy more damage, buy more health. Don't have too much money left. Oh, this is tempting. Do I go in? Or do I save it for the next one? I'm gonna save it for the next one. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here. Catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Catch you next time. Thank you for watching.